It's recording, and we are back for episode GXPB. You should notice that I'm gonna be playing this on standard. We're gonna do. Let's see. We're going with the Fosmix G4 once again, but this time it is not blue. As you can see, it's a completely different color. And the pilot I'm going with is Dr. Stewart, who pilots the Golden Fox. The Golden Fox, if you might remember F-Zero, the Golden Fox would usually be ahead of you. That's when the Golden Fox would have nostalgic moments. We will have nostalgia when it comes to will there be nostalgic moments? Well, I'll play it. It's called, yes, the Fosmix G4 is still, just because it's a different color, but it's still one of the best. And now you may notice some of the racers who do the spin attack. It's not just Samurai Groff does, but also Baba does it, Barek, Makuchin, Black Falcon, Black Shadow, and two other racers. Deathborn does it, and so does Don Genie, who is extremely rich. As you can see, the Fosmix G4 is yellow instead of blue. But it's still overpowered though. When I did a recent attempt with this truck when I did as a novice, for some reason I did very well at this course. But it's tough to beat the computer players at this course. But it is tough to beat the computer players at this. I even did very well with the Superman. I had a perfect spot punch for it. Control. Space Angler, one of the worst machines in the game, but in GP Legends, the Space Angler would end up being the best machine. Well, but it's not the worst. The machine that is the worst in F-Zero-GX is the Super Rat, piloted by Samurai Groff's son Daiko, which you do not see in F-Zero-GP Legend, to be honest. It's got bad stats, to be honest. It's a good thing that the Fosmix G4 is. We're going to try to correct the mistake by earning that life back that I lost. So making that stupid mistake. Big blue, big blue, big blue, big blue. I already knocked out 5 people, and that was the end target. But I should mention that I'm playing this on standard. Now it's supposed to be available, but I'm not going with them. But as you may notice, compared to this difficulty, the composite, I did mention that this spin attack will not do that on novice, but they do it on expert and master besides standard. Gotcha! And on master, the commander players would cheat on master if you're playing F-Zero or F-Zero-X or maximum velocity, but in F-Zero-GX, the computers do not cheat in you. They will be kicking butt if it's Black Shadow. Black Shadow obviously has the second best machine in the game. I already mentioned it many times, but for those who do not play F-Zero-GX or never heard of it, has 50 points in 11th place. We'll make it up. We'll try to do it in the next course, which is our God, the first of the 4 count courses in the entire game. Rob the Robot. Like that giant Rob the Robot. This is where Rob the Robot makes a cameo in the game. well, he would be into Professor Fraud and the new Source Master machine, which is for the 3DS and new. And this machine is still overpowered. Whoa. Ah! Something it's not like. Let's just welcome our life. I maybe have to turn the Wii off and turn it back on again and see if that stops anything. This machine's like overpowered still. Whoever. Not everybody's getting spin attack. Not all the people get spin attack. Certain numbers will. And yes, this machine is still overpowered. Black Falcon is certainly being aggressive. That's to be expected on Standard, Expert, and Master. If you're not playing at Triple X, knocked out the rival card. Black Shadow certainly is beating the rival. That's to be expected because goodbye to him. Say goodbye to that rival card. And there goes another one. Well, you know what? You're watching me. I seem to like to kill the computers for some reason. I do love enjoying. I seem to have a. Well, I love to kill the. I seem to love to kill the computers. There is this one course in episode climax. It's called Single Course. It's a big blue course. Third hard variant of course called, which is called. I think. Called Train Course? No, Train Course is the hard variant of that one. Of the first thing. Let's do that. Nobody tries to pass me and gets away with it. That's why Afro225 said in his Let's Play episode GX. Now I think about it, and that's a quote from him. I got rid of the Spark Moon, which is probably why I couldn't see that. I still gotta unlock the other. Ah! How did I not get Super Arrow? The team here, Super Arrow machine, the guy needs a body which will die pretty fast. But in stats, the other two stats, be boosting grip. That's the same stats when it comes to the Queen Meter. Super Arrow's wife has this. Her machine has this. And I did a vacuum one for after actually called Hi Honey, Bye Honey, where Mrs. Arrow destroys blows up, causes the Queen Meter to blow up. But her machine blew up too. So much nostalgia! I'm having nostalgic feelings so far. There's gonna be nostalgia, just to let you guys know. Because Doc Stewart I'm very certain that with those rival cards destroyed, I should be fine. Oh, hey! Uh-oh. We're all way in third place. Behind by 7 points. I'm 14 points behind Antonio, so I gotta do something about Antonio and the protagonist, which is Cat Company, as we move on to the third of the 5 courses. Mobius Ring, is very interesting. But after 2005 said that it was not an interesting course. That's his opinion of it. It's very interesting. Really try to destroy that Rob card because he doesn't. Why is he? And of course, Firefox is acting up again. It's been caused. There was a few times it stopped with Oh, the flash card. I think it's fucking crashed. Looks like I just destroyed another racer. Byrax is being aggressive. Bobble would certainly do that too, because he was being attacked as well. And you know, in F-Zero-G and F-Zero-X, if you're playing as Baba, he will scream like a girl! Does it make sense though? I don't know why. Why does he scream like a girl? Now, if you look at... That's Princia, by the way. A teenager. That's Desert Planet. Desert Planet. And Captain Falcon's pretty much not being aggressive because... And there goes him. Dr. Stewart is certainly being aggressive. That's to be expected. I certainly am being aggressive because that is certainly to be expected throughout these gameplays of F-Zero GX. Because I certainly love to kill the computers for some reason. Taking them out could be a balanced strategy if you want to win first very often. And pretty much I'm back guaranteed first place because those guys are not going to catch up to me points. Crazy Bear almost took my second place victory, but I persevered and got ahead of him. But my second place victory was stolen by Goma Sheriff, who has an aim boost for the Trinita because they were positive. But Princia had first place. Crazy Bear, you were chasing me. You were chasing me against easy, but I took finishing before me. But then I won a second place, but the Trinita took it all away. And I'm like in first place by 35, by just a difference of 35 points. Next up is the other part-time course that's in the Suspect Cup. Doubling up. It's called the Lone Pipe. Sand Ocean had a pipe course in F. And those course had two courses to the pipe. The Premier Road and the High Dive one. And there was also several pipes for the second 5-year course in F-Zero-X, where you will find the extended kit edition. I don't think any other courses had a pipe. Of course, Port Town and Greenplant, these two standings have a pipe course. I don't think the next course. The Sapphire Cup acts like it's a step up from the Ruby Cup. Just like the Queen Cup in F-Zero-X, where it was a step up. The Queen League was a bit of a step up from the Knight League. Now the third set of courses in F-Zero had courses that want to kill you. They want you to die or something. I don't know about F-Zero-X, but the courses in the King Cup in F-Zero-X had it's F-Zero-A, but it's still a positive. All the courses have something in common. Destruction. Third set of courses will have obstacles that get more lethal. They want to kill you. Maximum Velocity, the third of those games, they have to stick neck to neck with the Trinita. You know, I gotta wonder oh no, it fell off the half pipe. The pipe. I gotta wonder why they like to do the spam boots for some reason. Good. the Trinity might be what would die pretty fast, but their boost stat is excellent. Probably maybe why they probably spam boost, because their boost stat is, the machine's boost stat is so high. I gotta find a way to blow them up, blow that machine up, so the Trainer Regent doesn't catch up to me. Good point. The courses in Maximum Velocity on the third set, the Bishop series, where they start trying to kill you, unlike the other courses in F-Zero Maximum Velocity. GP Legend courses next year, especially the Beckett circuit, and the Gold Cup too in F-Zero Climax. Still ahead of the rival. She's still overpowered. Nostalgia again. But then again, staying ahead of the Trinivita is what I need to do. What I need to do is stay ahead of the Trinivita for sure. And it's pretty much a guarantee, because the Trinivita and the Crazy Bear is not going to catch up to me. Because starting on standard, some of the machines will try to boost, then to try to boost more, and then they're really gonna boost ahead in master. It's best to use this. It's best that I would use this machine, because since this machine's overpowered, this should be the one. But it's pretty much guaranteed, because the Trinivita, which is the rival, and the second place, cannot catch up to me at any time soon. When I previously used the Sausage C4 in the previous game when I did the Stat Factor, I came up short. I lost all my lives because of the last course, which is coming up. Sierra Gaps is my least favorite Mute City course in the entire game, and the entire series too. Despite the Sapphire Cup being a bit of a step up from the Ruby Cup. Yes. The Ruby Cup has the basic courses of basic and easy. The Sapphire Cup holds a bit of a step up moment. Just like the previous Grand Prix. Just like the Queen Cup in FDRF. The Arrow Cup has courses to get more lethal, trying to attack you, and the Diamond Cup has courses that loves to kill you. The AX Cup, on the other hand, which I have not launched yet, is the easiest. Has courses from the arcade game, and they're pretty much more easier than the Diamond Cup. Falling behind. You know, it slows you down just a tad if you do spin attack. Stop spinning attacks. Look at who's up in first. That guy who's in first is named Black Shao. He obviously has the second best machine here. But in GP Legend, his machine's the worst. And the Crazy Bear's grip stat is worse than the Black Bull's grip. But the grip stat for the Black Bull could not save it from being the worst machine in GP Legend. While the best machine in GP Legend was the Space Savior. Got nothing else to talk about. Of course, the only game without the master difficulty was after GP Legend, to be honest. If you're taking now in F-Zero GX, if you take too much of a shortcut, F-Zero GX will assume that you're cheating and it will make you explode instantly. I don't know why GX does that, but F-Zero GP Legend is a different story. Because if you take a shortcut, if you attempt to make a shortcut, F-Zero GP Legend will assume that you were encouraged. I don't know, there's cases that the game is going to encourage you to take shortcuts. But yeah, F-Zero GP Legend encourages you to take shortcuts. If you take a shortcut on Expert, the power card will reappear instantly because the conveyor place will follow you if you make a shortcut. Hey, it's the Crazy Bear. He's not trouble. What's that? Oh, I just got rid of the white cat. The white cat's grip is the best in GP Legend. But the best machine in GP Legend, like I said, is the Space Angler. Of course, in that game, in GP Legend, because the decoy has a jump height is the highest. Probably has chances of making a shortcut with the decoy is very high. It's likely. Certainly likely. And pretty much guaranteed the Trinarita is not going to catch up to me. But that mistake right there, did not cost me first place victory. Because, the Crazy Bear screwed up too. That mistake that the Crazy Bear did costed him the first place victory. It was victory. And pretty much guaranteed that the Trinarita couldn't catch up to me because he was taking as he went down. Let's see. I'm 104 points ahead of third place. But I'm 90 points ahead of Drag. The final course in the Sapphire Cup is Serious Gas. The second Misty course, which is my least favorite Misty course in the entire game and the entire series that Misty in all the entire series. Misty the only thing is in all the games. So Misty appears in 5 of the games in F-Zero. Not Maximum Velocity because its replacement is supposed to be Bioactive Kitty. Did I just got rid of the Bible, or did I think I just... Sierra Gas is pretty much a dangerous course. Just like the course technique from F-Zero X, and Jump to Doom, the enemy. Another one of those things before. Sierra Gas has jump lanes, it has 3. I took out, Roger, Jack's buddy. Yeah. You gotta wonder why. The number 14 that was on top of that machine is not there. Notice that it's not there here in GX. But in X it was. If you're playing after X Climax, the 14 is right there. But that's different, and I just fell off the course again. I have 3 more lives. If you're playing on Master, you start with 1 life, but you will have to start all over if 2 deaths means you have to start all over again on Master. If you're playing Master if you're playing After X, any courses in After X, if you were playing it on Master, you will start with 2 lives. But here in Master, in GX, if you're playing on Master, you start with 1 life, and you can win up to 6 lives. If you take out 5 races in each of the courses, depending which Grand Prix you pick, you get up to 6 lives. On Novice, if you're playing... I cut off again. This is gonna be bullcrap and BS. If you're playing on F-Zero X and you're playing on Novice, which Novice compared to easy to beat now, you can win up to 11 lives because each Grand Prix has 6 courses. The GX, 5 courses, and you can win up to 10 lives. I just found out. I also want to mention, if you're playing F-Zero GP Legend and you take out 5 racers, you do not earn extra lives. That's sadly, you don't. In F-Zero X and GX you do, but if you take out 5 people in F-Zero GP Legend, you do not earn extra. I don't know what they were going for there. And I also heard that Shigeru Miyamoto, the big league in Nintendo basically, does not like GX. Is Sega the reason why he does it? And I also want to mention the founder of Nintendo Sega character is Yoshi, but Yoshi is not from the F-Zero series. He's from the Mario series, and of course the Yoshi games that Yoshi did. Because mostly Yoshi games mostly features Yoshi. But that one guy, I will mention his name when I do the next game for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Oh no. Guys, there's nothing I can do, so stay tuned for the next gameplay of F-Zero X. We'll do the Emerald Cup on Expert.